What's going on, guys and gals? My name is Bryson from BCNS Games, and would you consider yourself a hardcore Fallout 4 gamer? Well, good news arrived for you yesterday where Bethesda officially released a statement officially announcing the first 3 DLC contents coming out for the Fallout 4 franchise. That's right, you didn't hear me wrong. I didn't say 1. I didn't say 2. I said 3 different DLC contents all coming out back to back for the months of March, April, and May. With this much content going out at once, you might as well go ahead and cancel your social plans, go pick up that 12-pack of Mountain Dew, and get ready to lock yourself in that man cave for them hours and hours of Fallout grinding session. But to make sure you guys are ready when this awesome content drops, we're going to go ahead and break down each DLC with a release date and what exactly the content is going to include. Now, the first DLC set to release is Automatron, where you'll be dealing with robots, and more robots, and then building your own. The DLC is set to release in March, and the description released in the article Bethesda officially announced reads, "The mysterious mechanist has unleashed a horde of evil robots in the Commonwealth, including a devious robo-brain. Hunt them down and harvest their parts to build and mod your custom robot companion. Choose from hundreds of mods, mixing limbs, armor, abilities, and brand new weapons such as the lightning chain gun. Even customize their paint schemes and choose their voices." Now, you have to admit, the idea behind this sounds hella cool. Basically, Bethesda is going to let us not only choose what companion we want to walk around the Commonwealth with, but now we'll be able to modify said companion with hundreds of different modifiers. You want this sucker to carry around a rocket launcher? Go for it. You want to mount a machine gun on his back? Also sounds great. Throw a flamethrower on that sucker? Roast them sons of bitches. From what I can just speculate from the image that was released when they announced this DLC, it looks sort of like a sentry bot that's souped up to your personal preference of all kinds of different attachments you can add to it. And not only that, if you pay attention to the actual player character, it seemed like his power armor has some unique modifications itself, so that might actually also be included in the DLC. You'll be able to get your very own copy of this DLC when it comes out in March for a standalone price of $10, or if you're willing to splurge a little bit more, you can go ahead and buy the season pass and it will be included. Now, coming in for our second DLC, we have WasteLand Workshop, which is set to release sometime in April for a $5 standalone price. Basically, WasteLand Workshop is a design of set and cages to capture live creatures from raiders all over the Deathclaws. Afterwards, you'll be able to take them and bring them back to your settlements where you can fight them in arenas, and even choose to throw in your own settlers if you would like to have a giant battle royale develop from it. The WasteLand Workshop is also set to include different new designs of different settlement attachments such as Nix tube lighting, letter kicks, taxidermy, and more. Now, the concept of having 2 different AI creatures fight each other is nothing new. There's thousands upon thousands of videos out there on YouTube where someone spawns in 1,000 Deathclaws and 100 Brotherhood of Steel Knights and just have them fight it out and watch the chaos that ensues. However, certain platforms, console, are kind of missing out on this fun. That's why I think this DLC was made by Bethesda, kind of targeting towards more the console genre. If you played on Xbox or PlayStation, you didn't really get to experience the joy of spawning in your own creatures and watching them fight each other. While you might not be able to capture 1,000 Deathclaws and compete them in the same fighting ring, it does kind of target more of the same kind of fun of having 2 AIs fight a death battle, bloody gore mess while you're just sitting back, relaxing, drinking your Nuka-Cola, watching the chaos ensue. That combined with the taxidermy, that's what's got me more interested in anything. If this is what I think it is, I'm gonna hunt me down a legendary chameleon Deathclaw, shoot it, stuff that fucker, and mount it on my bedpost. If I could get a full standing 7-foot tall Deathclaw, it would be amazing. Even if it is just the head of the creature itself, that's still something cool as mess to be able to add to the game. The DLC is set to release, like I said, sometime in April, and it is the cheapest of the 3 DLCs, only costing you $5 if you choose to buy it at standalone price, or you can buy the season pass and it comes included. Now, the last DLC we'll be looking at is the Heavyweight Champion, labeled Far Harbor. This DLC, standing alone, will be priced at $25 and isn't set to release until late in May of 2016. Basically, the description they have in the article is a new case from Valentine's Detective Agency leads you on a search for a young woman and a secret colony of synths. Travel off the coast of Maine to the mysterious island of Far Harbor, where high levels of radiation have created a more feral world. Navigate through the glowing conflict between the synths, children of the atom, and the local townspeople. We work towards bringing peace to the Far Harbor, and at what costs? Now, the article goes on and talks about all the different elements you'll see inside of the DLC, such as new factions emerging, more overpowered weapons and armor, and typically things you expect to see in a new standalone chapter DLC content. However, the thing that has me most excited is the fact that they mentioned in the article this will be the largest landmass DLC that Bethesda has ever released. I'm not sure if you've played any previous Fallout 4 DLCs. I mean, they've went to space, they've had flashback sequences from before the war. These things were not tiny by any comparison. But here, they're clearly saying that this will be the largest DLC content landmass base they have ever released. I can't wait to see how big this sucker is actually gonna be. It could take me another 20 to 30 hours plus just to explore the area that's gonna be in this DLC alone without even touching the storyline. That combined with the fact that it sounds like I'm gonna have to make some big moral decisions here, and there'll be new factions I'll have to either ally with or backstab, makes it for a great DLC content that I cannot wait to get my hands on. Now, after briefly covering all 3 DLCs expected to come out here in the next couple months, this is probably the most important section I would like to cover in this video, and that's actually talking about what Bethesda is changing about the Season Pass. Now, at first, you were able to purchase the Season Pass for a price of $29.99, and this would include all 3 DLCs. Things will change a little bit on this, however. Bethesda has officially announced that the price for the Season Pass will be going up as of March 1st, and it will be increasing from $29.99 to $49.99. And this is a big jump. It's a $20 price increase with something that no one saw coming. Now, Bethesda claims this is due to the fact that they're planning on making more DLC content than they had ever planned to do originally, so the price had to go up to compensate for the new DLC content. However, Bethesda, being the great company that it is, does stand by its word, and you are able to pick up the $29.99 Season Pass if you purchase it before March 1st. So if you're not one of the lucky few who have already purchased Season Pass, it's not too late. Go out and grab yourself your very own Season Pass before March 1st, and you still only have to pay the $29.99. If it's already past March 1st by the time you made your way to this video, it's $50 with the potential to go ahead and grab DLC content that may be increasing, and grab it before the DLC content price goes up again. You never know, you're playing the betting game, but you may end up coming out on top. Now, if Bethesda releases any kind of new update information, I'll be sure to bring you guys a brand new update video letting you guys know anything that I come across, letting us know what to expect from the DLC content to come. But until next time, guys, my name is Bryson from BCNS Games. As always, it's a pleasure seeing you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Roll the outro!